Hi everybody. Today I have some time. I have a free day today, so besides I've done posting about my answers for the questions from the JR webpage forum and from some questions which I've got before on the YouTube. I think it will be maybe interesting for someone if I'll tell you about a bit of my readings. Basically what I am, it's called clairvoyancy. I am clairvoyant. It's mean I can see visions, I can see dreams which is coming true. It's mean when I'm talking to person, when I'm doing a reading like a session, I can see certain things which is about person's life, past, present or future. It's always different, it's never the same. I cannot say I can see everyone, that every person can be read. It's not up to me, God knows what is the reason. Sometimes I see something, sometimes I don't see. And I'm always honest, I say I don't know, or I don't see this anything for this question, but I never invent things. Sometimes I'm seeing really impossible. I mean, it seems like they're just incredible things, and they're coming true, or they are. I want to tell you one example, I think. Something to do with destiny, or something about if we have freedom of will, or something about vision things, which is a bit weird examples. When I'm reading a person, I'm seeing like a visions, but visions more like a memories which is coming up into my mind. Some people say or think that maybe it's something like more telepathy. So I'm reading human's mind, and that's how I get the information. Basically not because I've been thinking about it. It's possible, it would be possible, but sometimes I'm seeing and saying things which is just not stored in the brain of the person who is in front of me. Like I can say things about someone of his relatives, and then they go home, ask them, and they confirm it. And also I'm seeing dreams which is coming true immediately, like same day, or sometimes dreaming about something. I'm seeing dates, time, hours. So I'll give you one example. Like there was a time, it was since I'm a Russian, as you know, and we have a Christmas on January 7th, which is a bit different from Catholic, but not the point. I remember the date because it was on the Russian Christmas on the 7th of January. I'm seeing it being to Malta at that time. I'm seeing a dream that I'm coming into the house, and I can see my friend. I had a friend, her name was Galina, she used to be my client. I'm seeing her crying, she's really crying her eyes out, staying in the corner, hysteric cry. And in my dream I'm trying to come closer and ask her what's happening. On my way to her, I'm looking at the floor and I can see dead body covered with the white cover, like a blanket, the white one. And I don't know what is the person, I don't know if it's man or woman, I don't know age. What I know, looking at this body, I know that whoever there died in one moment, just like in 1 second. It was immediate death. Then like picture changes, and I see my friend Claire Roberts, who also used to be my client, Canadian woman. I haven't seen her for ages, like minimum 6 or 8 months, since she went to Canada, and I've been to Malta at that time. I'm waking up because of the phone call. I'm picking up the phone and there's this woman Galina, which I've dreamt, being in the corner and crying her eyes out. She was crying over the phone. I thought like shit, someone died, someone was killed or something, because there was dead body next to her in my dream. She cried her eyes out, but the reason was a bit different, which is I cannot say because it's personal. She cried because of some kind of trouble in her family. By the way, just stop for a moment from my story. That's why I'm not posting any video readings on the YouTube from people who ask me, because it's private thing. I'm always do my reading in private. I don't think it's a great idea to tell about someone's life and post it for everyone. It's like it's not public thing. So if somebody would ask me, can you do it, like I don't care, I wouldn't do this because it's not something right to do in my opinion. So as I've told you, I've dreamt that I've met this friend with my Canadian lady, Claire Roberts. This Ukrainian friend of mine who lived in Malta at that time. She was crying in the gym, and there was the body on the floor covered. So I pick up the phone, hearing her there, she's crying because of some family troubles, and I was thinking, okay, I went to see her, so I done my reading, we've talked, we tried to arrange some problems, and I tried to explain what can I do. Then I was thinking, I'm seeing Claire. and usually when I dream about someone that I haven't seen for a long time, I'm always either getting a phone call from them, getting an email or normal mail, or someone just, or they just are just meeting them, even if I'm not seeing them for sometimes for quite a lot of time. I was thinking Claire, she couldn't phone me because she wouldn't know my mobile number in Malta at that time because it's been changed. I woke up. When I woke up, I went. There's a Bay Street shopping center in Malta, and usually wherever she used to come, whenever she used to come to Malta, she used to stay in the same shopping center. The coffee shops, everybody knows her there. So I went there to ask her if anybody seen Claire, and they told me no, she's not there. She's not in hotel. I have checked in the reception. I checked in the coffee shops, but one person told me that she written an email someone and she would arrive on the 3rd of January, and it was the 7th already. So I thought, fair enough, she's not arrived yet, probably. And I went into the internet to check my email. Maybe there will be an email from her. There wasn't any emails from Claire at that time. So I was thinking, okay, fair enough. I was thinking a bit about this dead body which I've seen, because when I'm dreaming about something, I know this exact difference between just a dream or something which is sort of kind of flash from the future, or something which has to be meant to be. And a few hours passed. I went to the internet again. I went to one of the hotels, because in Malta there's a lot of internet cafe in hotels. I've been sitting in the internet checking my emails, and I'm just someone coming behind me, hugging me. I'm turning around and there's Claire, and I'm thinking like, oh my God, Claire, like I was waiting for you. I was looking for you in the morning, and she did arrive on the 3rd of January, but she stayed in the other hotel, even though for years she used to be in the same one on the Bay Street in Malta. Okay, so the fun, I met Claire, everything is fine, everything is nice, but I've started to be a bit more worried and concerned about this dead body which I've seen. So what happened, I had a reading with the person. It was 5:30 in the evening, and I woke up about 8:30 in the morning because of the phone calls I've said, because of this lady who phoned me and she was crying. So I went for a reading for 5:30 in the evening to the Bay Street Center, the same one I was looking for Claire in the morning. I've done my reading. I'll be honest, I felt nothing, I saw nothing. I wouldn't say I had a feeling or something. Bullshit. I'm always saying what I'm saying. The thing is, I finished my reading, and coming out from this Bay Street shopping center, coffee shops inside, outside I've seen crowd of the people outside, and there was police, and I looked on the pavement, and there was dead body covered. I've asked police, the guy, I've asked him what happened. He told me, lady, she committed suicide, jumped from the 7th floor. I mean, if somebody interested or wouldn't believe me, you can check on the news maybe or something in Malta, but I mean, this is a fact. I mean, this is true. God is witness, every word what I'm saying. So I'll tell you one thing, guys. After this happened, I've been like a couple of hours just shocked, not because of the dream which came true. For me it's normal, I'm seeing these things all the time. But what shocked me, my first thought was, the guy said that she committed suicide. She jumped from the 7th floor. It was about 6 o'clock in the evening. When I woke up at 8 in the morning, about 9:30 in the morning, I've dreamt about this person being dead already, about this dead body. So I wouldn't know if it's man or woman in my dream, because I wouldn't see body. It was covered on the pavement. And I was thinking, like, I've done nothing. Sometimes I've dreamt about people and I've met these people, even though I never seen them, just in my dream, and I would recognize them, I would know their names and everything. So I thought maybe I wouldn't do anything to save this person. Then I was thinking, fair enough, but I haven't seen the face. If I would see the face of this dead body in my dream, maybe I would look for her, or if I would see this person, I would try to speak to her. I wouldn't care if she would think that I'm crazy or something. But I was thinking for a certain moment that maybe I've done nothing to save her, to help her. Then I'll tell you, it was sort of funny thing, and not funny in the weird way, funny. They told me it was Russian lady, and it was our Christmas. I mean, we do bad things. I mean, people do bad things. They have troubles, but you don't commit suicide on the bloody Christmas time. I'll tell you one thing. I had this sort of kind of depression, some kind of depression, just a lot of thoughts in my mind. I was thinking, okay, I wouldn't save her. I have an excuse, sort of. I wouldn't see her face, blah blah blah. Fair enough. But we're supposed to have freedom of will a bit. I was thinking, I know it from my experience, there's destiny. There are certain things we cannot escape. But suicide is supposed to be our freedom. It's supposed to be our own decision, whatever it is. suppose. But since the guy said she committed suicide, and I've seen this body, this person, dead at 8 in the morning. She was still alive for many more hours, for a lot of more hours, and then she jumped. So I thought, like, there is no sense in life, there is no sense in my gift and my visions and all the things. Then later on in a week, I've asked from a friend of my friend who's worked in the police, and he said someone pushed her. This is a horrible thing to say, and maybe it's crazy, but I felt better because she was killed, she was pushed, not because she jumped from the balcony. This is horrible thing to say. I mean, people might think that I'm crazy from what I'm saying, but I felt better that she was killed, but not committed suicide.